Hello, everyone. Welcome to the program. It is my vlog we do here. Or welcome back, right? Or welcome back. Sorry, I got all excited, getting excited about doing the introduction there. And, you yell as loud as you possibly can to match the opening music. So I think it sounds better, it works better, and so there you have it. Only if I could come up with something different to say, perhaps maybe every week or whatever. How are we? How's everybody doing? What's cracking? I feel a little bit guilty already for having hair this week. I'm gonna go prison style next time you see me, because I have a court date coming up in 4 days, and I want to look as civil as possible. We'll see what happens. Maybe I update you, maybe I don't. I'm telling you this. I will tell you this. If I win, it's going to be hard bouncing around the facts. If I lose, I will probably go into a slight depression. We will see. Not excited about that. What is going on? I like to, maybe give you time to think about how your week was first. But then, if it's a vlog, that is, probably put up front, what is the most exciting thing I've done this week? The answer is always the same. This week, I've believe through just living a boring life, I've figured out, arguably boring, guys, come on, I'm not getting down on myself really. I believe I figured out what flavor is the meat in either Taco Bell or Jack in the Box. The meat they give you there. I ate a I don't want to get inside your guys' head with this, but I ate a regular meal and ordered a different kind of a meat to change it up. I'm like a dog, I eat the same thing every day. And this is a arguably decent joint, this establishment, well known, no big deal. Just don't want to throw these names at you and stuff, and make sure that, I'm trying to make sure that you're not, all over it, per se. When you're going out to have a friggin' meal, no need to think about my stupid face, you know what I mean? So, there's a flavor in that meat, I believe, or it's that meat itself. It'd be exciting to have you guys figure it out, so I bring it up. That's probably the most exciting thing that happened to me this week. I apologize for not giving you the names and the crossovers. If I'd love to turn this into a trivia right now. Maybe go to Chipotle. And shop around, try for yourself. Trying to make this as interesting as possible. Okay, so then the next most exciting thing I have off the top of my head, which is probably what I would really rather talk about, or it's more exciting, but I want to talk about it less. I mingled with the public outside of what I call getting my vitamins. I mingled with the regular public. It's a long story, right? I'm not trying to. I do socialize on the gig, whether I like it or not. I go out to get some extra socializing to round that out. And now this is outside of that. I don't want to talk about it, but It's not that it's anything, it's just that it's not exciting. I got some notes here that I would happily like to, you know, well, what's the word? Check in on, intercept my conversation. But I can put a slant on it that might be fun. A guy asked me as soon as I showed up. There was a bunch of people on the basketball courts, and I'm trying to do this more regularly, like we talked about last week. By the way, last week, what happened last week? If I could throw this in real quick, I I messed up some initials on it. I gave you a trivia, completely butchered the initials. Initials were, oh, I realize how unentertaining this is. Let's get back to the story. A guy asked if I wanted to play, and I'm a minority out there, so I thought about it. There was some extra dynamics going on. This is the embarrassing part here. I could smell a waft coming off my shirt. Now I have this shirt that usually smells. I didn't know what was going on. I'm not paying too much attention to it. And then thinking about it, my socks have been getting really, it must be all the hard work I'm putting in. Maybe the exercise as well, but the hard work I'm putting in, getting sweaty feet, and I got these leather shoes that I like to use, and they don't have the little ringlets at the bottom, the two little air breathing circles. So I think my my wash has been getting mixed in with it. It's all this stuff, and it's not just one exercise shirt. Now it's more. And if this isn't embarrassing enough, then I'll stop. But I ended up playing with these guys a long game, and I mean, I might have held up my own on the performance side, but I would not be surprised if some of these, at least a couple of those guys, were like, "Dude, did you?" Anyway, so some big changes happen over here in this household. Not to mention, I'm going to be over grooming from the neck up, right? Okay. I don't know why I bring that up. It's probably actually the most exciting thing that happened this week. So there you go. Let's go to my notes. You can see I'm kind of leaning. Well, let's think. I'm a little bit depressed coming into this thing because I didn't go out and do, let's say, my passion project, which this is a part of, maybe one half of. So I didn't do that. That just means going out and getting behind a microphone. I hate bringing it up every time, but sort of keeping you guys posted. Maybe I shouldn't have to now that I mentioned this is half of it. Okay, so let's make it a labor of love where I don't have to discuss it all the time. Haven't done that, so a little bit disappointed that I can't share that with you guys. It don't matter. And other things. No, I do want to keep this tight, so I'm going to go to the notes, okay? No more moments of silence anymore. How about it? And, oh, look at that. We've already run out of everything to talk about. I hit every note, I believe, and came up with something new already. Which was what I last said there. Sorry. Apologize. Let's think. What to talk about? Okay, so now you're starting to see the behind the fourth wall, or what. It's somewhat upsetting that I would schedule it right now for tomorrow. I'm not going to forget, but I will schedule it. What I would like to also accomplish every week, I will schedule it right after this taping. Let's see. I think I've watched everything on YouTube. Still coming off of a little bit of chasing a high from learning about what it's like in a level 4 prison, that being from last week. And, you know, at least I brought some stuff to the table this week. Let's see. Do you guys want me to bring up the fact that I got somebody's contact information that would interest me and it didn't pan out? If it didn't pan out, I can bring it up, right? Otherwise, not trying to talk about my love life either, or what you might call something like that. Still struggling with the insect problem. And I know I'm saying a lot, and it actually gets pretty obvious if I have nothing to talk about. But it's still going. I'll talk about what I did. Why not? Okay, let's go out with a bang a little bit. I'm driving. I'm holding a passenger who happens to be a lot different of a skin color than me. We don't have to get into this stuff, right? I'm not trying to talk about race right now. I see a motorcycle cop across the street. He's on the corner. He's coming facing us, but he's not going to pass us. He's going to turn right onto the intersection. You know, I hesitate, probably grip the steering wheel a little bit harder. Gosh, I remember talking about something like this earlier. I'm sure I haven't told this story. And didn't see after I crossed the road, he goes, after I crossed the road, it's a young kid. I mean, I would not be surprised if he was probably, look, I didn't tell this story, trust me. 17 to 19 years old. Got a little Netflix polo on. And as soon as I cross the street, I get pulled over by a motorcycle cop. I'm like, well, what's going on here? It can't be the same one. So that's what I'm going to court for. I didn't see some signs, and I wasn't supposed to cross over the street. How many streets do you know in your town where you can't cross an intersection? And it's not, I have to double check this actually, but I'm pretty damn certain there's no arrow as you pull up to this stop sign. There's no arrow. There's just white signs. Apparently on this side, per what the cop said, but also across the street. I'm supposed to be looking at some signs across the street as well. There was no arrow saying right turn, like with the right thing. There was none of that. I'll double check. I'll get back to you on that maybe, but anyway, we'll see what happens. I guess I have to update you either way next week. But for now, hope you had a good, you can bet mine's going to be terrible. So I hope you have a better than me week starting from terrible. How about that? I kid. You're automatically going to have a better week than I am. And even if this turns out to work for me, it will leave disastrous results on my my self-confidence. So, okay. Well, till next time, guys. I hope you're doing all right. By that, I mean doing it, you know, all right. But, you know, doesn't have to be, right? We talk about this in the comments, don't we? Speaking of, loving to get on the little, I like playing with the keyboard a little bit on my own little channel. So that's fun. Keep them coming. Okay, guys. Had fun while it lasted. Not going for too long, am I right? And till next time, keep kicking ass. You know I'm out there still, you know, hitting the streets. Okay, sweet. Cheerios. Next time. Ciao. I don't know how to say bye this time. Toodles!